When BTS officially completed his military service on June 10, most expected the spotlight to be on his return to the entertainment scene. But attention quickly shifted elsewhere, towards a long-whispered relationship that reignited almost overnight. The rumored romance between V and Jennie, BLACKPINK, once thought to have ended, now simmers with new clues and subtle gestures that have the public wondering, are these two K-pop icons quietly rekindling their relationship? When hints speak louder than words. Just one day before V's military discharge, Jennie, who had been inactive on Instagram for a considerable period, unexpectedly returned with a series of photos promoting her new track Seoul City. On the surface, it appeared to be a routine promotional post. But fans quickly picked up on the romantic undertones of the song, particularly the reference to Mr. General, a line that seemed suspiciously tailored to V, who served in the military as an officer. What truly piqued interest was the timing. Jennie's reappearance coinciding exactly with V's return to civilian life felt far too convenient. Was it mere coincidence? Or a deliberate act of silent solidarity and affection? The cake and the message, "I'm happy to be with you." As for V, shortly after his discharge, he shared a photo of a celebration cake bearing a simple but emotionally loaded message, "I'm happy to be with you." The message struck a personal tone that seemed more intimate than something from family or management. Fans were quick to speculate that the cake came from someone emotionally close to him, possibly Jennie. Netizens soon discovered that the cake had been made by a bakery previously used by Jennie to order birthday cakes for her close friends. The connection was tenuous on paper, but in the world of K-pop fandom, where every detail is meticulously scrutinized, it felt like a compelling link in the chain of clues. Could this be Jennie's quiet gesture to mark V's return? Keychains, Paris, and a nameless relationship. The connection between V and Jennie is perhaps K-pop's most widely known unconfirmed secret. Since early 2022, when a series of leaked photos suggested a romantic link, fans have been piecing together hints. The most striking moment came in May 2023, when the pair were seen walking hand in hand in Paris, sending shockwaves through the industry. However, by December 2023, reports emerged that the two had broken up, just before V enlisted for military duty. The relationship, never publicly acknowledged, seemed to dissolve quietly. But now, the coordinated timing of social media posts, the cake, the shared keychain brand, all of these new developments suggest that perhaps they never truly let each other go. A love between two sons of K-pop. The public's fascination with Jennie and V's potential relationship stems not just from their fame, but from what they represent. Jennie is the polished human Chanel of BLACKPINK, exuding elegance and confidence. V, on the other hand, is the introspective prince of Gucci, with a flair for art and timeless fashion. Together, they symbolize a fusion of K-pop's two most powerful artistic realms, bold charisma and soulful mystique. If they did fall in love, part ways, and now reconnect, this is more than a celebrity romance. It's a story of emotional maturity, of navigating love under the relentless gaze of fame, and of maintaining human connection in a world where privacy is a luxury. A new idol love language, silent, steady, and undefined. The most compelling aspect of this story may not be whether Jennie and V are dating, but how they choose to show affection. They neither confirm nor deny, yet offer glimpses for those willing to look closely. They don't hide, but they don't flaunt either. This is a relationship defined not by press releases, but by subtle gestures, thoughtful timing, and quiet solidarity. In an industry that often sacrifices personal freedom for public image, Jennie and V are quietly carving out a new model of idol relationships, understated yet strong, private yet visible. They don't need dramatic declarations, a cake, a matching keychain, and a song lyric are enough. Conclusion, a reunion, or a connection never lost? So, are Jennie and V in love? Maybe. Maybe not. But the real story lies in how they handle their bond, with grace, restraint, and emotional intelligence. At a time when even the smallest misstep can become a headline, they've preserved something real, and perhaps rare. Whether they've rekindled a past flame or never truly let it go, they are showing the world what modern idol love can look like, not loud or chaotic, but quiet, thoughtful, and deeply human. It's not just a relationship between two celebrities, it's a statement about intimacy in the age of scrutiny. And that, more than any official confirmation, might be the most powerful love story of all. In the world of K-pop, even the smallest detail can send fans into a frenzy. But what happens when several details align, too perfectly to ignore? That's the case with Jennie of BLACKPINK and Kim Taehyung, of BTS, whose relationship has once again become the talk of the town after a series of suspiciously timed actions, heartfelt messages, and subtle symbolic clues took over social media. A long silence broken, just in time. On June 9, just one day before V officially completed his military service, Jennie broke her prolonged Instagram silence to post a new photo set promoting her solo single Seoul City. At first glance, the comeback appeared routine. However, fans quickly noticed that the song's lyrics weren't just about Seoul, they told a story of romantic longing, intense emotion, and most notably, included a direct reference to Mr. General. The lyric instantly triggered speculation. V had served in the military as an officer, could Jennie be subtly acknowledging him? In the tightly controlled, heavily scrutinized world of K-pop, such a nod, especially from an idol as globally recognized as Jennie, is anything but casual. The cake that spoke volumes. On June 10, V marked his official return to civilian life with a sweet photo of a cake, shared on social media. But this was no ordinary celebration cake. Decorated with the phrase "I'm happy to be with you," the message sparked immediate curiosity. Who was you? Was it a reference to his fans, his BTS bandmates, or someone more personal? Internet sleuths went deeper. They identified the bakery that made the cake, discovering it to be the same store Jennie had previously used to send a birthday cake to a close friend. The connection lit a fire across online forums like Nate and the Coup. Fans began connecting the dots, framing the cake as a quiet but meaningful gift, potentially from Jennie herself. A love rekindled or never lost? This isn't the first time V and Jennie have stirred dating rumors. The whispers began in early 2022 with leaked photos that appeared to show the two together. In May 2023, paparazzi shots from Paris showed Jennie and V walking hand in hand along the Seine, practically confirming what many fans had suspected for months. Yet by late 2023, just before V's military enlistment, South Korean media reported that the pair had quietly broken up. Both YG Entertainment and Hybe remained silent throughout the entire saga, refusing to confirm or deny the relationship at any point. The silence added to the mystique, and the frustration, of fans desperate for clarity. Now, with Jennie's lyrical hint and V's mysterious cake, many are wondering whether the two have reconnected, or if their emotional bond had never truly been severed in the first place. The silent language of K-pop romance. One thing is clear, Jennie and V, if indeed involved romantically, are not following the usual rules of celebrity dating. They don't issue statements. They don't stage photos. Instead, they rely on subtext, timing, and shared symbols to communicate, both with each other and with their audience. Matching keychains from the same luxury brand, coordinated social media activity, shared visual aesthetics, these aren't coincidences, fans argue. They are part of a new, silent language of idol love, one that operates under the radar but is deeply resonant in meaning.